Okay, so in this video, we're going to do my hair. We're doing some Bantu knots, and we're going to talk about my first anxiety attack. So the products I have, Blue Magic, Indian Hemp, Locking Gel. I mixed those two together. I did my first retwist. No, wait. I tried to do a retwist one time with these two together, mixed together. It was cool. I heard about this, just doing a retwist by itself, which is like, freezing your scalp or whatever. But I tried it one time and it was good. It stayed for a while. Wild hair growth oil, very much good. It makes my head itch, but it grows my hair. I have this. I believe I put in some do growth as well. I have my little brush for my edges, because I have a little bit, not a lot. And I have these little butterfly clips. This is actually a cute color, if we can see. Oh, wait a minute. Anyways, cute color. So, and this is the only view that I had liked. So I'm just try to scoot up a little bit over there so we can see a little bit better. And personally, before and as you can see, I need to retwist real bad, but who cares? And the dark marks right here is on the mirror because I just did my lashes. But yeah, I just did my lashes. Okay, so before I start, let's section off my hair with the ribbon. I haven't did Bantu knots in a while, so bear with me, please. I guess I really just be grabbing pieces of hair and I start twisting when I do my little Bantu knots. Not gonna lie. Let's separate it. Let's do, this can be one. Oh. Yep, this can be one. This can be one knot. Oh, it's gonna be one knot. So, we're gonna start from the front. This is how I do my Bantu knots. If you like somebody else's knots that do it better, follow their instructions. Okay, so for me, I just section off my hair. Do one of them. I'm gonna put a little oil in it because it's a little dry. And do not, well, no, I'm not gonna tell you what to do with your own hair. But for me, I do use, I spray it with water first and then I put oil in it. But I'm not finna get my water bottle because it's somewhere. I'm just use this grease instead of this for now because I don't want too much build up, like a little slick back or something, you know. Okay. My first panic attack, I was 17, 18. I'm not gonna get into detail of the whole story because the whole story is actually on my podcast. And my podcast is in the link in my bio, but we're gonna talk about it just a little bit. So, first anxiety attack, I was like 17 or 18. It was at Kroger on Metropolitan. It was at Kroger on Metropolitan. Basically, I got some news that was very much overwhelming. So basically, the man who I thought was my father really wasn't my father. So my sister was like, my sister, so basically like, she was just like, that's your daddy or whatever. I'm like, bro, you're lying. Like, I've seen my dad. Like, you know. It's like, no. That's your dad right there. So I'm in the bathroom and I started crying really bad, nose running, like hyperventilating, all that. Like I could not stop crying. Like I was bawling my eyes out. So my sister was just like, stop crying, fix your face and all this other stuff. I'm like, bruh, you just gave me some news. I probably should have opened this. I probably should have opened it before I started, but anyways, I'm like, bro, you just gave me some news. It's like very much overwhelming. Like, I don't know what to do with this right now. And I actually don't even know why I was crying like this or why I started panicking, but that was just very much overwhelming for me. I just like, it's like my whole entire life changed at that moment, which it did. It really did. Because I'm like, this whole time I'm thinking it's like either one or two men. But as I got older, the man, we don't call him sir, who I thought was my dad, at one point I was in middle school, he was just like, call me sir, call me mister or whatever. And I'm like, that's not what you're supposed to call your daddy, but whatever. And we just really haven't talked like that ever since or whatever. Oh Lord, y'all, I can't see. Hold on. Here's the part right there. Ooh, I probably should have added this piece of hair. Is I'm gonna edit this one? Oh Lord, y'all, I can't see. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna add that piece of hair. So yeah, that's when I started having panic attacks. This is my first one, and I didn't know what to do with that type of information, because what do you mean that's my daddy? Okay, so time after that, it was finally confirmed after 2 weeks after I started losing my mind or whatever. It was confirmed that was my father. When I said confirmed, it wasn't no DNA test. My mother was just like, oh yeah, the man at the stove, that was your daddy. Basically, that's what she said. So after that, I'm just like, I don't even know how I feel, how I supposed to feel, how I supposed to go on with my life with this information. I was very much heartbroken. It was terrible. And after that, I just like became so panicky and like started having anxiety attacks back to back. For some reason. And come to find out, you have to find your triggers. And I need to wash my nose. And my trigger, sorry to say it, but my trigger was my mother. She just gives me anxious. I don't know what it is. I mean, I do know what it is, but like, I don't want to put the lady out on blast. But you know, just read between the lines. I will say it was like a hard time growing up. You know, I don't know. It's like a hard time growing up or whatever. But what them kids you make you stronger. Read between the lines, baby. I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, so first panic attack. All right, so in this part, I'm sectioning off my hair into fours because I usually have 4 Bantu knots in the front. When we get to the back, in the middle, I don't know. I'm just doing whatever I want to do because I'm not looking at that. So anyway, that was my first panic attack. And I didn't know what a panic attack was until I got a little bit older. Okay, so now, I'm in high school. I'm 18 now, right? And I don't know what it was, but I just started feeling very much overwhelmed, and I was crying a lot, and it felt like like somebody just poking my face with 1,000 needles, and crying, couldn't breathe, my eyes bloodshot red, like it was terrible. So after that, I was in school or whatever, of course, when that happened, and the counselor, she saw me or whatever, and she just like called my mother. We gonna call her Max. So they had them call Max or whatever, And I wasn't sent home or nothing because there was no way for me to get home anyways because there wasn't no Ubers back then. We didn't have a car. I didn't have no money for the bus or whatever, so I just had to stay in school. But I did talk to this counselor lady. She was pretty cool, and we had talked almost like every day or whatever after she saw me having a panic attack like that. And I don't know what panic attack number that was. There was another panic attack. So then, time after that, I started having panic attacks more often at school. Don't really know why. Well, yes, I do. Max used to say words to me that would hurt my feelings or whatever. So now I'm just like having this over my head, and I'm at school, and it's like nowhere else for me to like cry. I should say like cry and just like be myself or whatever. So when I got away and I went to school and just being around other people and stuff, it was very like, I wouldn't say triggering, but my nose, y'all. Oh, so embarrassing. Anyways, it was very like, I want to say a safe place. I really want to say a safe place around the people that I knew in high school. I would say it was a safe place because they were just like making sure I was okay and giving me hugs and all that other stuff. And it was like stuff that I wasn't receiving. Okay. So yeah, I will say being in high school around those women, they're women now, been around those women, it was a very much safe place. And I felt comfortable around them. That's probably why I cried a lot and started having panic attacks because it's like, damn, y'all care about me. So say that, just to say that, I feel like my panic attacks are because, oh, hold on, this the hard part. I'm trying to stuff my hair under it. Okay, that's cool. Hold it. As you can see, I take some hair, wrap it around in a ball, and I make this face. Now leave it like that. Add small rubber bands. Repeat. So back to what I was saying. I feel like my panic attacks are more of feelings of overwhelmed and not being. Hold on. You gotta make these faces while you're doing your Bantu nuts. Okay, you gotta put some more rubber bands. And not being able to say things that I should say. Like just being quiet or whatever. Because I have stuff to say, but I don't say it. So it's just like a lot of built up in me that I need to say, but I don't say. And with that being said, why I don't speak a lot is because when I was younger, it was either I was talking out of turn, talking too low, nobody was listening to me, so it was like always something, so I just became quiet. But I'm really not quiet. But when I get around people that I know and I feel comfortable with, I'm just like a blabbermouth. And I'm funny. Like, who wouldn't want to talk to me? I'm funny. So yeah, that's my first panic attack. And I feel like if I had that panic attack at school and Wendy knew, oops, Maxine knew, she should have just like, hold on, had a panic attack, went home, asked my brother. I said, did anybody call y'all from the school? He was like, yeah. I'm like, what they say? They was like, oh, nothing, like you just had an emergency or whatever and stuff like that. And I'm like, well, what did Max say? He's like, she ain't say nothing. Please let that sink in, you guys. So I'm like, what do you mean she ain't say nothing? Like, you don't care that I'm in here panicking or something? She ain't say nothing. She ain't say nothing to me either that day. And also, I was like 13, probably. Like, she'll just have an attitude with me and stop speaking to me. I'm 13, a child. You have a problem with me, so you stop talking to me. That's crazy. So yeah, a bitch is anxious as hell for whatever reason. It's like I'm always doing something wrong. So I just try to keep my distance and be good, and not get in trouble and all this other stuff. But yeah, so after I had that first, well, not that first panic attack, after I had the panic attack at school, you know, Max knew. I felt like she should have said something to me. She should have. And then again, it's like a lot of people don't speak about mental health and anxiety and depressions in the black household. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Just take a moment of silence on that one. But yeah. Like, even if you didn't know what to say to me, you could have just been like, are you okay? What happened at school? I didn't receive any of that. So, a lot of stuff like that happened. Oh my God. Okay, y'all, let's stop talking and fix this Bantu knot. Remember the silence for this Bantu knot because I don't know. What am I doing wrong? I probably gotta take it down. I'm just putting more rubber bands on it. Hopefully, it'll be correct. I don't know. I haven't did Bantu knots in a while, and my hair grew longer than this. Probably since I did, like, I don't even know. It's been a minute, like some months. My hair do real fast. Okay, we're gonna leave that Bantu knot alone. So, what was I? Yeah, like, even if you didn't know what to say, like, just check up on me. Like, it was nothing. So I'm just like, well, damn. Do anybody care about me in this bitch? So, fast forward now. After I left the house, I stopped having less panic attacks. And, which was good, which was great. But I had a lot of time to, like, just think and reflect on, like, a lot of stuff as to why I was having these panic attacks. What are my triggers and all this other stuff. So I'm at Atlanta Medical working or whatever. And at that time, we were supposed to be moving and stuff. And she called me and she was just like yelling at me basically for some reason. I don't even really remember. And I'm just like, why is we yelling at me? What did I do? Or whatever. Probably something simple, of course. So then after that, hold on. I just wanna, I'm doing it. Like, I'm greasing it so it can be like a cute little slick back. Cute little slick back. You know what I'm saying, y'all? Ooh. 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 Something like that. Like that. Of course it didn't stay. But, ooh, y'all can't see me. Okay, let me slide over. Okay, so, yeah, so I'm just getting yelled at or whatever. I'm out of school this time. I'm like, 22, 23, something like that. I don't really know. Anyway, so yeah, that happened. So I'm getting yelled at or whatever for some whatever reason. And I just started having panic attack again because, like, what is your problem? Why are you yelling at me right now? And my coworker who who I like, she's pretty cool or whatever. She was there, and I just started having a panic attack. I'm like, bro, why is she yelling at me? I ain't even do nothing. The room is already clean. I think it was because the room wasn't clean and we was moving, but I'm like, the room is clean. Like, what do you want me? What else do you want me to do? Or whatever. So that's what she was yelling at me and stuff. So, I just kept like I was having this huge panic attack, and she was just like, I've never seen somebody your color turn so red. Like, I was red, crying a lot. Crying a lot. And gonna find out. That was my trigger. She was my freaking trigger. Like, why is you yelling at me? Now I'm panicking. Now my nose is running. Now my face is red. Now my eyes are red. Because I can't stop crying because you just yelling at me for no reason. So, yeah. Oh, y'all, I messed up my hair. Hold on. Oh, shoot. Now I can't see. Hold on. There it is. Okay. Now, should we let this hang? I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm gonna let some of them hang though, so it can be curly. That's cute. But yeah. So, boom. Not a panic attack. I'm like, bro, you stresses me out to the T. Cause I just okay. Cause I just felt like, dang, bro, nothing is what I'm doing is correct. I'm always getting yelled at for something. I'm a grown woman still getting yelled at. Like, for what? What did I just do? I didn't do nothing. I'm not pregnant. I'm not a teen mom. Trying my best in school. Couldn't really finish school because other stuff was happening. Bit my lip. That was out of my control. Couldn't finish school because I had to pay bills. So I had to work full time, not part time, so I could finish school. But anyway, that's a different story. So now I'm older now, and my grandma passed away like 2-3 years ago, and that was something that I just could not handle. So anyways, I would leave my hair like this, but we doing Bantu not style over. And I just let my hair hang in the back one day. But I want it curled or something. It's long. Anyways, so my grandma passed like 2-3 years ago. And I keep messing up my lip. But anyways, yep, she passed like 2-3 years ago. And when she passed, it felt like she took, I got cat hair all over me. It's 2 cats, Chico and Sylvester. So when she passed, it felt like she took the anxiety with her from me. So I felt like less anxious and stuff. Right? So one day, okay, now let's do the back. Not gonna lie, I told y'all I just pick a piece, pick some up. Oh, I'm gonna do this much. Let's do I don't know. This much is fine. Just pick some in the back and start twisting. I would not measure that stuff in the back. I feel like on the front need to be cute. But anyways, I started having less panic attacks and stuff like that, but she passed. So I'm like, what do I supposed to do with my life now? I think it was like year 1 of the anniversary of her passing and stuff, and I was at work, and I was like feeling so much overwhelmed by this short. I probably cut it by mistake one time, but anyways, I was just feeling very much overwhelmed, and when she passed, I just kept working. I didn't like take no breaks off. Wait, no, I did take a break off, but then like the next year came, it was the anniversary, and I'm still working, and I didn't take no break off. I didn't do none of that, which I should have did. In hindsight, I should have did, but now I do now. Take a break for myself, stuff like that. Okay, so I'm at work, and I'm just like, bro, I feel so overwhelmed right now. Like, I'm finna cry. This is the day she passed. I'm at work. I don't feel like I can finish or whatever. So I went to the charge nurse or whatever, and I was just like, I need to go talk to the chaplain. I can't deal with this right now. So she was just like, okay, that's fine. Just go ahead. We got you. So I goes to leave, and I'm walking. I go to the chaplain, and it's like a little church setup thingy. Oh, Jesus, y'all. The back is hard. Okay. It's like a little church setup thingy, and they have like prayer cards and stuff like this. So I done wrote my name down and where I would like to be prayed over and prayed for stuff. Boom, Bantu right there. So yeah, that happened. And while I was there, I'm like, started panicking a little bit more. Like, okay, I'm just eating. So while I was there, I threw a chair, knocked some stuff down. I was yelling, screaming, crying, very loudly. Didn't really care who heard me because I was hurt real bad. So another piece. We're just gonna take all this. What's this? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces. Hold on, let me make sure this 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, 8 pieces from the middle. Twist, twist, twist. Put a little oil on it for my scalp in the middle. So yeah. So I'm there, so I'm just like crying, screaming, yelling, throwing stuff. And my old co-workers, I was a housekeeper before I became a CNA or whatever. So my old co-workers, they come in there. They just like, what's wrong with you? And all this other stuff. But I'm just like, I'm really not feeling the vibe to tell y'all my business. So I was just telling them like, my sisters don't like me and whatever, which I wasn't lying, that's the truth, but that wasn't the reason why I was acting like that. So they were just like, oh, it's gonna be okay, yada yada blah, blah, blah. So they had left and they brought the chaplain in or whatever. So hold on, let's twist this part. So as you can see, we're just gonna twist and twist and twist and wrap around. I see how mine look like it's in line. You do not have to do this. Do your Bantu knots however you want to because that's your head. I ain't got nothing to do with it. So chaplain come in and I was just like, the last time I told somebody this little story, she was like, I don't know what to say to you. But if you was my child, I wouldn't act like that towards you or whatever. I'm not gonna tell y'all what I said because y'all need to be listening to my podcast. So I don't even think. Oh my god, I don't even think I told the podcast what I said. But yeah, I was just talking or whatever, just expressing my feelings and how hurt I was because my grandma had passed. I was just gonna say for no reason, but literally for no reason. Like why? Why? I was very much angry at God. Like, bro, you you tripping. What is your problem? I was so angry at him. Like, you could have took anybody else on this earth, but the only person that really loved me in this world. So yeah. So he's talking and stuff like that. He's just like, you thought about therapy? So I'm just like, no. So after the conversation, a bitch went to therapy. And yep, that's all I can say about therapy. It was a traumatic experience, but I don't feel like I'm like messed up about it. I just feel like I should never been there. When I say I should never been there, I should have been in the psych ward. So we're talking. No, so I'm doing my research or whatever because I'm just like, okay, this is a lot, and I can't keep, holding on to this, trying to do this by myself because I need help. Like, I'm very sad I'm very sad every day, and I need help. Like, a bitch was depressed, I guess. Like, depression was kicking my ass, but I tried to like get up every day and act like everything was okay, even though it wasn't. But I'm just like, who am I gonna talk to? Who am I gonna talk to? Like, who wanna hear this? Who? What's that man name? DC Young Fly said, I was trying to figure out who this for when my wife passed. And I'm just like, wow, that's big. Like, who is this for? Like, who do I supposed to talk to? Who I supposed to rely on? Who I supposed to vent to? Like, who is it? Back then, I'm just like, it can't be God because you the one who did this. But I had to come to peace with God, but we're not going to talk about that. So anyway, I'm doing my research or whatever, and I found this place that's like down the street from me and stuff like that. Bitch, I'm going to say the name. I'm not going to say the name. They probably going to sue me. But anyways, it was in Smyrna, Georgia. And I'm taking these pieces back here. I'm going to let this one hang. That's my little short piece. The shortest piece of my hair that I got in my doggone head. Hold on. A little tangled up. Where is I'm gonna let it hang? No, I'm gonna let it hang. Anyways, I did my research and searching up places I want to go to and all this other stuff. Just trying to find like some help for myself. So I decided to go to this place, and I called them like twice, probably more than twice, trying to see if I want to really go here and stuff, trying to, see what they about, just get as much information that I can from them. So the man was just like, yeah, come up here, it's a good place. As you can see, I'm just twisting, baby. I don't know. So I'm gonna turn around a little bit. Finish this twisting. Wait, nope, never mind. Bad angle. Alright, so he's like, yeah, it's a good place. I've been here and now I work here and all this other stuff. He was like, yeah, they helped me get I'm scared. They helped me get off of alcohol, he was alcoholic and all this other stuff. So I was like, oh, okay, sounds like a nice place. the chain of events that was happening is crazy. So I'm like, okay, good. So I finally get the courage to go up there. So I'm like, all right, I'm finna talk to somebody. It's gonna be a therapy session. They take my insurance. It's going down. I'm about to get some help. So I get into the Uber and I work with this lady who was driving me to the place. And I didn't say nothing to her or whatever, like, oh hey girl, I know you. You know, so that was it. I almost done this one. Finished. So that was that. And I get to the place and it was like, it was alright. It was cool. It was alright. Uh-oh. I guess I'm gonna curl this one too. I'm gonna let those hang in back. Let me put a rubber band on it. It was a nice little place inside. So I'm talking to this lady, and I'm gonna say her name because she was like, "You will never forget me." Like I kept her on my lip again, and bitch, I still remember you. Her name is Olive. So I'm sitting there talking to Olive. Let me see. We gonna grab these. We're gonna take this piece, and yeah. So I'm sitting there talking to Olive, and she's just like asking me a million questions or whatever. She just asking questions. I'm just answering them truthfully. And she's just like, when the last time you had hold on, let me see if I can look this up. Like, have you ever had suicidal thoughts and stuff like that? So let me get y'all a timeline. So my grandma passed like 2022, and this was a year afterwards. Yeah, a year afterwards. Okay, so a year afterwards, I'm there. And I was just telling her, like, no, I haven't had any suicidal thoughts. Recently, you know, in the last 6 months or whatever. So she was just like, okay. And I remember I was crying and she was just answering me questions and I was answering them very truthfully. It was like I didn't have no suicidal thoughts, no homicidal thoughts, no attempting to hurt myself or anybody else, none of that right there at the moment. And she was like, I see you crying a lot. I have a daughter your age, and if she was you, I would you know, have her come here, whatever. Okay, y'all can see this part. I'm gonna hold my head down. Hopefully y'all can see. So at this point, I'm just listening to her like, okay. And I was like so anxious, like I'm crying, my leg is shaking. I'm just going through all the emotions and stuff like that. So, oh, this is a big Bantu nut, but we gonna keep, hold on. Just going through the emotions and stuff like that. So, after I would talk, I don't know how long it was, she kept asking me like, do you want to stay? And I'm just like, so how's the living facility? Like, are we sharing rooms? Is it a private room for each person and stuff like that? She was just like, I don't really know about the cabin. So she just kept asking if I want to stay, and I'm just like, really not trying to stay because where am I staying at? What is this? So basically she's just like, we're gonna talk to the doctor. We're gonna get you more comfortable so you can talk to the doctor. Bitch, this lady done set me up for the oh, I was gonna say, I know my hair not together. Okay, so she's like, we're gonna set you up so you can talk to the doctor, yada yada, whoop the whoop. So I'm in there. I didn't talk to no doctor till like 2 days later or whatever. And as you can see, I'm almost done with my hair. So I'm gonna wrap this story up real quick. I got hang time. So I'm just section these pieces off. These two, that's not. So I didn't talk to the doctor like the second day or whatever. And So I'm in there stripping naked, and she told me to take my nipple rings out, and so she had me sit in this room for like, I was like 4 or 6 hours. I don't know how long it was, but I'm just sitting in the room. So after that, we go into the cabin. So now I'm officially in a dang on psych ward at this point in life. They finally caught up to me. I'm in here. I did my little 3 days. I don't want to say it was traumatic, but I will say it was an experience. It was an experience that I do not want to experience ever again. And the details about the psych ward experience is on my podcast. I'm running out of time because I'm almost done with my hair and I got other stuff to do. So I'm gonna move this over so you can see. Is it this way? Oh, it's fine. So do my little 3 days and I get out. While I was there, they put me on Lexapro. And I'm just like, I don't need to be on this whole time. I need to be on it. Okay, so yeah. So I stopped. Like, I wasn't ready to take meds because I'm not that type of girl. I'm just like, we can work through anything type of girl. I'm like a holistic type of girl. But baby, my anxiety and my depression, I just needed a lot of help. I probably should. No, I'm not doing one. So yep, gave a little 3 days or whatever. Got out. Started my Lexapro in the end of the year or something. And I'm just like, okay, I feel good. I feel better. And I believe I went to the doctor or something like that, and they prescribed me with some more. So I was talking to my doctor and telling her about my experience with the Lexapro and stuff. And yeah, that happened. Hold on. So then recently, I just came back from the doctor. Oh wait, the Lexapro experience was very much terrible. With the 10 milligrams, they started me off with 10, and I was still having panic attacks. Like, I was having a panic attack in my sleep. I couldn't sleep. I was very nauseous. I was throwing up a lot. I was terribly nauseous. Like, even if I ate, took the pill, still nauseous. Take it at night, wake up, still nauseous. Then I like going to work, I'm throwing up because I'm nauseous, and then the car ride makes it worse. So, yep, I got throwing up. And now talking to my doctor, she was like, we're just gonna open up your dose because you're still very much anxious. Like, I was under sedation, having a panic attack because I'm just anxious. After I was getting my wisdom teeth pulled down, having a panic attack. I was just so anxious. And I was telling them, like, I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared. I'm like, you'll be okay, you'll be fine, you'll be fine. Nope. Had a panic attack, woke up panicking. The doctor was mad. He didn't even want to look at me. He was probably scared himself. Bitch, I'm sitting here panicking. I'm the one who's scared. What is you scared for, doctor? So, my anxiety is terrible. And I don't really think I'm depressed all the time. I feel like it's just a seasonal depression around the holidays. Like, July hit. I'm like, yep, there it is. Finna start getting depressed as hell, girl. So now they upped my dose to 20 milligrams of Lexapro. And I don't feel nauseous at all. I don't feel nauseous. I don't feel sick. Like I'm gonna throw up. I sleep good at night. And you know, it's just better. It's just better for me personally. Cause who wakes up under sedation? Bitch, you need help. And that's what I did. And I'm not gonna lie, at first I was very much scared because I just knew a lot of trying past tense or whatever, like I needed help. And I was scared to get it because I didn't want to end up in the psych ward, even though I did. So if you out there having any type of anxiety or depression, get you some help, okay? I don't really got time to play with you. Get you some help. Get you some help. Because I kept thinking I ain't need the help the whole time. I need the help for real. And I do feel better. And I don't know how long I'm going to be on Lexapro either. But it's okay. I didn't even want to be on pills because I didn't even want to seem like I'm crazy or a little psychopath or something. But it is what it is. Just gotta take it one day at a time. One step at a time. I also have a therapist again. I will be talking to her. Wait, when it's Wednesday. So, you know, sometimes you have free help. So, just get your goddamn own help. Let somebody help you. Because I used to be always the one helping other people. Barely getting the help that I need. So therefore, get you some help. Talk to somebody. It's okay. You're not crazy. You're just hurt. You just been through a lot of things. And you need a little assistance to get you through. To get over that little bump that you're going through in life. And you'll be just fine. We all need help. Coming from me, Miss Little Superwoman. Now I'm getting the help that I need. And I like it. But that's my little story. My little anxiety attacks. My little panic attacks. And my little Lexapros. I don't know how long I'm going to be on it, but it'll be alright. Done. Hold on, let me see the bag first. I'm not going to show y'all the bag just in case y'all talk about me. Let me see. I can't see. Hold on. Okay. The bag. Bitch, I guess the bag is fine. Now, the bag. Oops, hold on. The back of my hair. And I'm done with my Bantu ride. I'm gonna curl this one. And I'll just let that one hang. Yeah. Let's see if we like these. Like, let's not forget about these. We're gonna do white. Let's see. Like, just thumb up there somewhere. Okay. This is cute. I'm gonna put that one in the back. Oh, yes. Let's do yellow because yellow is my favorite color other than green. So I'm just gonna put some of these sporadically in my head. I guess we can do a couple in the back. Even though I can't see, I'm just throw some back there. Uh-oh. Okay, bitch, we have green. I love a green. Okay, put one right there. We're gonna put another one. I think I put, yep, I put one on there. So I just put one on each one. And that noise is these cats. Bad. They just bad. But yep. Get you some help if you got it. I used to be the same doggone way, thinking I'm just fine, don't need the help, till I start panicking again. But it's gonna be okay.